What'd you find here, Lindy? Oh yeah. Another thing I was hearing with these Matsutake is that they have this like really strong scent of cinnamon and like dirty socks. Nothing. There's another little hole. It's like something already came and ate them all. Whoa.
What is it?
I might have found one. It's like way under the dirt, white cap. All right, guys, back at it again with another foraging adventure. The vibes are high. It's early in the morning and we're about to drive almost 3 hours to get to a mountain range that I've been wanting to check out all summer long. The big mission for today is to find the elusive Matsutake mushroom. This is a mushroom that has evaded me during my entire foraging career, and I've always wanted to find them, but never had the chance to. They're definitely a rare mushroom in Montana, but there's people out there finding them. If you look in the Montana Foraging Facebook group, every year people will post about them. And I did get a hot tip, so we're gonna go and check it out and just try to kind of find lodgepole / spruce tree type habitat. So that's what we're gonna try to target today. Everything seems to be a bit early. This is more of a like mid-September mushroom here from what I've learned, but you know, right now we're approaching the end of August and people are already finding them. So we're gonna get out there now. First, what I have to do though is just make sure that there are no wildfires. And this year it's a really bad wildfire season. So I have this, I think it's like, what is it? This website is mtfireinfo.org. So if you're in Montana, you can use that website to kind of see what active wildfires are going on. So as you can see, all the red flames here on the screen are wildfires that are going on, and we're heading more to the western side of Montana, and that's kind of where all the fires are happening right now. Looks like where we are, there's one tiny fire, but on the other side of the mountain range that we're going to. So I think we'll be all right. We'll just have to be conscious out there and be aware. We also brought our bear sprays in case any bears approach us, but fingers crossed, we don't have to deal with any of that. That's always a concern for us out here in the mountains.
Be very berry. be very bear and fire aware.
So that's the mission. Try to find some Matsutake, bring them home, try to get more confident with the ID. Beyond that, we don't really have a big plan yet for today. There might be other mushrooms we get into or other berries. It's definitely berry season right now, especially along those mountain creeks. So I'm hoping we'll get into some thimbleberries. That'd be pretty cool.
I like thimbleberries.
Me too. All right, my friends, time to go. We got a long drive ahead of us. Let's get going. All right, we made it to our spot. Looks pretty cool here. I'm super hungry. Didn't eat any breakfast yet and it's about noon. So we're gonna eat a little bit and then we're gonna get out there and try to find ourselves some Matsutake. I'm hopeful. This looks kind of good over there. But we got, you know, open pine type forest. We're gonna try to find more needles in the ground and just kind of see what we get into. I have a feeling there might be a porcini around here too. That's the way it's looking. I'm hungry, Lindy.
Are you?
Yeah.
I already ate.
So you might be asking yourselves, what is pulled eating? Well, I got simple eggs and cheese, keeping it classic over here. Simple food, simple real food, that's where it's at. All right, I'm gonna munch down and then we'll see you when we're heading into the woods. What did you find here, Lindy?
There's more.
Oh yeah. I've been wanting to try actually get a good ID on them. I think it's a type of slippery jack. You should harvest one.
I'm trying to, but
They're definitely boleads. And they smell pretty good, and I've seen people harvest them, but I've never tried them.
It's kind of green.
Yeah, I think they stain blue. You should cut into one quick. Let's see, I'm pretty sure, I was reading about them yesterday, and the ones out here are supposed to stain blue. Within I think it's already starting to. See how it's staining blue? So a lot of the bolets that stain blue, there are toxic ones. So it's something to be wary of, but this one, or one of these yellow bolets out here in the Rocky Mountains that stains blue is edible. And supposedly not like a choice edible, but there's some mixed opinions from what I've been learning about them. What's this now?
I don't know. I thought it was a snail.
It looks weird. Well, let's take this guy home. You found something? One of those bolets? Well, worst case, we get a bunch of those today, and hopefully I can ID them at home.
I don't know if we want to gather a bunch of them.
Well, I'm pretty positive that one is edible. And at home, I'll get more certain with my ID. I think you should grab a few, at least a little meal's worth. I don't think there's a bolete that's deadly poisonous, not that I'm aware of. If there is, chat, let us know in the comments.
I think I found a different type of mushroom.
Is it white?
No, it's a big brown one. I think it's a porcini? No. It's got gills.
So Matsutake bring a whole nother layer of challenge to foraging for them, because they often don't really grow out of the ground to the point where they're visible. You'll see from pictures I saw and videos I watched, you'll see like spots like this with a lot of needles, and you'll see like little cracks or little indentations where they're still kind of sitting under the needles and underground. And sometimes you'll have what's called a flag mushroom, and that's like a single Matsutake that has broken out of the ground and has grown there prominently. And when you see that, you want to look around, because there might be a bunch more hiding underground around. So we're kind of looking for cracks and little bumps and little parts that are raised on the forest floor here. And this is our very first time in this area, so. You found something? Oh geez, that's a big spider. Holy crap. That doesn't look too friendly. I know. Oh yeah, there's more of these yellow ones. I haven't seen and watching those for years. Just never actually tried eating one.
We could collect these ones and then try them if we identify them.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that mycelium.
that's what I'm saying.
Cool.
I don't know if that's mycelium as much as
Something.
some sort of lichen fungus. I don't know. It looks cool. Yeah, I think we should definitely pick like at least a meal's worth. And there seem to be a ton of these all around. And then we'll do some more IDing at home.
I missed my knife.
Yeah, your actual mushroom knife. You got a pretty big one there.
This thing is like wanting to take my arm off.
So nice here. So quiet. You don't hear a road or anything. God, I love the summer in Montana. Lindy just yelled white mushroom. Let's see what it is.
Is it a Matsutake?
I don't know. I don't think so. That looks porous almost. It's solid. What is that?
Ew.
Whoa.
What is it?
Ooh, it's a hedgehog.
No way!
Yeah, that is a hedgehog. It's got the teeth. Let's see. It's some sort of hiddenillum, I think is the...
Him.
A what? A what?
Hiddenillum.
A hiddenillum. Hiddenillum.
It's a...
That's awesome. There might be more. Let's. Those are all edible.
Should we take this one, or is it kind of...
Yeah.
got shit growing
Is
all
it the
over in
purple one?
It's like the plants have grown through it.
So some of them are really woody. but none of them are dangerous to eat.
I don't know if I can properly clean it. They're like growing into...
Just put them in this little baggie.
Okay.
Another thing I was hearing with these Matsutake is that in an area where there's a lot, you can actually smell them, and they have this like really strong scent of cinnamon and like dirty socks is what people described it as. Yeah, so
I love it when my food smells like dirty socks. It's like a good cheese.
well, I'm hoping the cinnamon like is stronger than the dirty sock smell. But first we got to find some.
With our luck, I think the dirty socks will outweigh the cinnamon.
I might walk on the hill here. I kind of walk in an angle while you walk more up here. Sounds great. So the reason I'm going to try to work myself along this steeper edge here is because we were chanterelle hunting and we ran into this like legendary commercial mushroom picker who's now I think semi-retired. But I guess he used to run these crazy big crews all over Montana and Idaho and Oregon and Washington, and he gave us some tips on Matsutake and said that they do like angled slopes and granite rich soil. So I'm hoping he wasn't like, you know, giving me wrong tips, but he seemed genuine. And yeah, I figured while I'm here, just kind of check this out, because most of the spots I've picked out today are more flatter. Just seems like such a challenge if you can't like see them readily, these mushrooms. I feel like it just comes with experience. Like if we actually get into them and do it year after year, I'm sure I'll get better at like spotting them. But this is, look at this, this is a good sign. We get a sandy type soil. I know they like that. So another thing I was learning is that we should look around the drip zone of the trees. So meaning kind of the perimeter. Like if you were to draw a circle around a tree where all the water kind of drips down from the branches.
Okay.
Makes sense because that's where the most moisture is going to be. So I'm seeing a ton of these mushrooms here. And they're like growing all over the logs for the most part. So if you know what this is, chat, let us know because they're everywhere and I kind of want to know if they're edible. Took a bunch of pictures, so I'm going to try to ID them myself. And a bunch of grouse whortleberries. Check out our video on those. It's a type of Vicinium species, so blueberry / huckleberry. One of our favorites. We have a whole video of that in the channel. Oh, one sec, Lindy, I see something. See something white. I think it's just a rock. Yep, just a rock. It's that time of the day where we're going to coin flip. Either we keep looking for mushrooms or we go look for some berries, which would make Lindy very happy.
Very happy.
Very happy.
I'm hungry.
So, heads or tails?
Heads for berries.
All right, I toss you. I toss you call. All right, heads or tails? Heads or tails?
Heads.
Let's see. Heads is we pick berries. All right, let's do this. What is it?
Tails?
Tails. We gotta keep looking for mushrooms for a bit.
I'm so hungry.
We'll probably still go look for some berries later, but mushrooms first. Onward we go. Yes. I'm just hoping for like that flag, you know, a nice flag mushroom that will show us here are the Matsutake. Ooh, this looks good over here, Lindy. Yeah, like look at all this. From all the videos I've seen, this is more the barren type ground people are finding them in and then like covered in needles. Earth to Lindy, earth to Lindy.
I just found a white mushroom with gills.
White mushroom with gills, that's a good sign, all right. I'm coming over there.
And there's another one right next to it.
Ooh, in the dirt? Oh man. Okay, okay. Right in the road, huh?
And there's like a little white ball right next to it. This little thing.
Did he smell like anything?
It's really slimy.
I don't know if Matsutake's slimy.
Smell it.
It doesn't
Dang
smell like cinnamon to me.
Turns out-
Someone's gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, these dummies.
Oh my gosh, that's like an $800 mushroom. And we're going to be like, yeah, well, it was slimy and I don't know about that.
No? Man, I was all excited. We'll keep looking. There's something poking up here. It's a mushy. I don't know if it's a Matsutake though. Ooh, we have a veil. You know, this little sheath here that covers up the gills. We do have the sand on the ground. Top looks a bit too brown. Lindy, come here. What does this smell like to you? Yeah. It was grown right here just how I would expect them to, like barely visible. It's got the dirt in the bottom. Not really a strong smell, right?
It's also staining red.
Yeah. I don't think that's one, sadly, but man, did I get excited for a second. So I did just find this little white cap here, it looks like, and a little crack in the ground, and I dug down and there's some remnants of a mushroom. I just don't know what. Oh, this one does have a cinnamony type dirty sock smell. Lindy, come over here. I don't know, it's gone. Like it's an old mushroom, but man, does it smell like dirty socks and cinnamon. You'll tell me. Guys, I just find a Matsutake here. An old one. That'll be a bummer. Let's see if I can get this base out and kind of see what ground it's in. I don't know. Is there more? It's like this was underground. I just saw a little thing pop up. Smell this though.
Dirty socks, but it doesn't have any cinnamon.
It definitely like has a dirty sock smell though. Pretty pronounced. It's on my fingers. And it was like one of those holes that I pointed out like this. We've been seeing all these little holes. Is there more in here?
That's some aggressive digging.
Oh, you gotta dig aggressively for these. They might be hiding way under there. Nothing. There's another little hole. It's like something already came and ate them all. This definitely looks like the sandy ground though. Like, look at that. That's super sandy. I feel like this might have been a spot. Let's look around some more. That'd be so... Maybe another guy took them. That would suck. Man. Well, we're getting a little closer here, potentially. All right, I'm seeing another bump here. Oh my God, is this one? Oh, it's white. Lindy! Lindy! She can't hear me. I might have found one. It's like way under the dirt, white cap. I'm just like slowly opening it. Guys, if this is a Matsutake, I'm gonna freak out. Man, but it does look, oh, it's white. It's white in the bottom too. Oh my God. That would be so cool. Is there more here? What's this? That would be so awesome. God, let's pray. I'm waiting for Lindy to get here quick because I want her to see it. This is the closest to Matsutake what we've seen today. And it was completely covered. And I don't know how I even saw it. It was just this little bump. It's got a white cap though. All right, I got myself a little digging tool. Guys, I don't want to get too excited because it might not be, but look at this. It's got like a white It's white underneath. Try not to mess up the base so we can see if it's got that sand on the bottom. All right, no promises, but let's see. It is white. Don't see like necessarily a veil on it. I think it's, you know what I think it is? It is one of those that you found earlier, the little ones. All right, let's give her a smell. No cinnamon smell. No cinnamon-y. It's got this like water on the gills. Like little water drops. And yours had that earlier too. Rinse here. See what that looks like underneath? It's definitely like white, light brown under. Man, I wish I had a buddy with me right now that was really well versed in Matsutake. But you know, this is how it goes when you're trying to find a new mushroom species. You gotta go out there, gotta try to find it, then you gotta, you know, learn about its different features and try to figure out what it is, and then only when you're 100% certain, that's when you can get super excited. I don't also see any others growing around, and I think for the most part Matsutake are going to be growing together with other mushrooms.
You know what they call me?
What do they call you?
Gandalf.
Are they birds? Oh, he's birdie all right. He's definitely smelling some birds. He can't wait for grouse season to start. Well, I guess it is time to head back to the car. We're going to look across from the car. Those woods look pretty good for a bit. And if nothing's there, we're going to go try to find some berries along the creek that we drove up on. All right, no Matsutake. Unfortunately, I'm pretty bummed. But we decided to make our way down the road to look for some berries, and check it out. Got into a bunch of wild raspberries. Lindy's already at it. These will be my first wild raspberries of the season. Oh, let's go. Those are delicious. And they're the red kinds, not the black-capped raspberries. And they look basically identical to the ones people grow in their gardens. You know, usually 3 leaves, 3 little leaflets here, the thorns, and of course the red berry later in the summer. So we're going to try to load up on some of these, and then maybe we'll find some other berries as we drive back now. So now we went down even a little further down the road. We loaded up on raspberries, and then Lindy pointed out all of these. And at first glance, when you see these berries, you might be thinking, oh my God, it's another raspberry. But this is actually not a raspberry. This, my friends, is a thimbleberry. See how easily that just like exploded when I pulled it off? It instantly turns into jam. But they're also great edible. And you can tell them apart by these leaves. They look a lot more like maple leaves to me. And also they don't have any thorns. See that? No thorns on the thimbleberries. And then also these berries just, when you take them off, like I said, it just instantly turn to jam. And they leave behind this little bump that they're sitting on. I don't know what the botanical term is for that right now. I've read about it, but it's escaping my mind. So Lindy's busy over here across the mountain road because there's thimbleberries all across the woods here. You happy?
I'm happy. These ones aren't really making it into the bag.
No, you got to put these like straight into a jar. You're basically making jam while you're out here, or you got to eat them. So we're gonna load up some more of these. I got a little Ziploc bag we could throw them in, and then we'll drive down. Then I want to talk real quick a little bit about those yellow boletes we found earlier. All right. So about those blue staining yellow boletes we found, I've been looking into them over the years and never eaten them. And I was just reading some articles online about them a few weeks ago. So I pulled up my phone. They're called, let me see here, Suillus tomentosus. So let's see if we can find them in my book here. All That the Rain Promises and More. And you can see this book is very well loved. It's seen the rain. That's what a mushroom book's supposed to look like, guys. So let's see what he's got in here. I know the boletes are in here. Page 152. Let's get to the slippery jacks. So slippery jacks are a type of bolete in the genus Suillus. And what we have here is Suillus tomentosus, the poor man's slippery jack. I'm like almost 100% of my ID here. I'm going to go home and look at a few other books again, just now that I have them in front of me, and look at some online articles again. But he says here that they're the blue staining slippery jack, woolly capped Suillus, and edibility insipid. I don't know what that means. I'm German. They like to use these big words in mushroom books all the time. I don't know why.
It means really tasty.
Or not so tasty, because he keeps on and goes and saying that in a group noted for its blandness, it ranks near the bottom. According to one collector, however, it smells and tastes like Tootsie Rolls when dried.
So it's either candy or flavorless.
Well, so when you read online about them, there's a lot of people who said they're not, like they're okay. They're nothing special. But Wild Food Girl, who's got an awesome blog and who was on our Year of Plenty podcast earlier this year, definitely check out that episode. I'll link it in the description. She has a whole article of how she always heard about these being not great, and she tried them out and she really liked them. And then she talked to some other people that also really liked them. So we're gonna try these out, and you always gotta like form your own opinions. You gotta try things out yourself, because sometimes one book will say these things aren't good, and then everyone just repeats that until someone actually tries them and tries to cook them in a certain way that really lets their flavor shine and just lets their texture shine. So that's just my little rant on don't just read what's in the books, also go and experiment a bit. But yeah, we got a good 10 of these, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited. They all look pretty decent, I think. And out there, I've been repeating it this entire time we filmed this video, but you can literally fill buckets of these in those woods. So, maybe they're even just a good filler. Like you mix them with some other good mushrooms.
Totally.
Yeah, for a nice creamy mushroom sauce or soup.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't have that much flavor, they would be a great filler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Okay, guys, not quite as successful of a day as we hoped, but still a beautiful day in the Montana mountains. And we're so blessed to be living here where other people come for vacation, and we have so much nature and wild food around us to get after. But anyway, check out the description for our foraging video playlist if you like this kind of video. Also check out the Year of Plenty podcast on the channel here. And then if you haven't already, we have a Year of Plenty email newsletter where I send quick foraging tips, semi-weekly, 4-minute read time type newsletter, and also send out updates when we drop new videos like this one in our podcast episodes. So definitely subscribe to that. I'll also put that link in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time. See you later.
Bye.